Alrighty, we are filming.
Lovely stuff.
Yeah, we've got all the settings and all set up. We've watched a video on how to do framing and color lighting and a new app that we can use. So
Oh, that's good.
hopefully it takes away the fuzziness of the videos.
So we spent a bit of time understanding, trying to figure it all out, and now we are testing it. That's all part of growth, I suppose. Stepping into it and developing ourselves.
That's it. So welcome back, guys. It's Slice of Mills. It's been a week. It's been a while.
Yep.
We've been super busy with prepping. I've been prepping for a week that I'm going to be going away to Sun City.
Of course, yeah.
Show.
And you're looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think
you
so.
prepped for two things this past week, didn't you?
You
had your first evening was at Toastmasters.
Oh yeah, we prepped for that.
That was a good one. You did a lot of prep for that.
Yeah, prepped a speech to talk about boys to men. So pretty much what we're doing here, trying to be guides and facilitators of helping boys turn into men. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward.
Certainly, yes.
And that was last weekend's prep, but that didn't disturb the schedule. What did disturb the schedule is prepping for next week, all the admin work and trying to prep and get things done, normal work, so that I can be free for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you find the prepping and the feedback that you got at Toastmasters?
It was good. It was good. So apparently I talk very quickly. So I've been told. I don't know. There were two videos that we watched. One of them was recorded by Toastmasters themselves. So you can also find that on YouTube. You just search Boys to Men Joss Mills and you'll see me there. That one, I don't know. I think it was just the acoustics of the room, because the camera was all the way back in the room and that room was very hollow.
Oh, yes.
So when you talk, I think the echoes disturb what you're saying. Because I didn't talk fast. Like I speak quickly, not nearly as slowly as they do. They obviously know they do this thing. They're used to,
yeah.
They are used to talking slow and taking up their time.
Certainly.
Which is, the skill that they've learned. I'm not so comfortable with talking that slow because I understand I've got things to say and I want to get through my speech.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I got told I need to speak a lot slower and make sure my points land. But exactly where I want points to land and when I say things I want them to cook on, when I watched the second video, which was filmed by you, standing right next to me, was perfect. Okay, it wasn't perfect because I did make a few mistakes in what I needed to say. Yeah, certainly. But the sound of the audio itself was a lot better.
Yeah, certainly. And your preparation for that, you spent a lot of time, and we went through it quite a bit, and tweaked quite a lot of the points that needed to be put.
Yeah,
and I got a sense that your message was carried across very well, and you were able to incorporate all the points that you wanted to get across into the speech and the pitch. Well, it's not really a pitch, but it's just a talk about what it is that you're doing. It was interesting the evening, though. They had two words, inspire and
conspire
and collaborate. Yeah. Conspire and collaborate. Yeah. It was actually fascinating to go through that and how they just learn, and you taught the art of talking a whole lot of nonsense, but to try and make it sound as convincing as possible. And then obviously to move forward from there. So it was fascinating. I enjoyed it.
They even got you involved. They called you up to come and do a speech about collaborating and conspiring.
Conspiring with colored socks and sandals.
Yeah. The theme was, they brought him up and they said, you need to come and give us a 1 to 2 minute unprepared speech table topic.
Yeah.
Okay, so to give you an idea, for those of you who don't know what Toastmasters is, and I was included in that until I was there, the Toastmasters is like an event where you pitch up and you practice speaking. So they do parliamentary procedure, and for those who don't know what that means, it's like in Parliament where you sit, and if you have a point to say, you raise your hand and they say, Madam Speaker, Madam Vice President, or whatever your role is for that evening, you are acknowledged, and then you can stand and you can say your point or whatever. Or they will say, we are now handing over to our address by Madam Speaker or Mr. Speaker. I don't know what they call
President or Deputy President or whatever.
And then you'd have to come up and say you're speaking. And anyway, the first part was they going through the procedures, telling us what all is about and teaching us about it and how this and that and next thing works. Then we went into our guest speaking, which was me to start. And then we had a break. And after that, then we had these thing called table topics where they brought someone up who had 3 or 4 different topics to come up with. So to give you an idea, he said, Blueberry is making a comeback or BlackBerry is making a comeback in the phone world and they want to launch their own AI and the AI is called whatever. And to pitch it to you, it is you. And then you have to come up and say
right, yes.
what it is and you've got to give the pitch. I didn't understand that when they called me up. I was like, what am I doing up here?
I remember seeing the confusion. Like, huh?
Yeah.
This is weird.
He left his notes there as well. So I got up there and I'm like, do you want me to read through the notes? No, you've got to come up with it yourself. If I went second, I would have nailed it. I can think on my feet. I just didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Because they just say, now we're going over to table topics, and then you come up. So at least you got to see what it was all about. But he went up and he got socks and sandals.
Yeah.
As the new fashion trend that's coming back.
Yeah, so I think I threw conspire and
collaborate
quite a bit into that. And
I think those were the only 2 words you used. Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was fun. It's something unique and something new. I just think that their processes are tedious, and there's a lot of time lost with all the kind of steps in between, which I think. So I'm not so sure there was a lot of value gained for me. But I'm glad I went there. I'm glad we went there, and I think there is value gained. Possibly we could help chase up things or improve things if we go more regularly. We'll see.
Thing is they want you to be members there, and being, of course, a member, you have to pay a fee to be there.
Yeah.
And I didn't really read through it yet, but I think it would be fun to be part of it if you go and you can learn as you go along. But paying to be part of it, I don't see the value in that.
Yeah. It's nominal. I think it's 2,300 Rand for a year, not per month.
Okay.
So it's only 200 Rand a month if you had to split it out to that. So
we'll see. I would prefer a better venue. Apparently there's one closer to us so we can see if it has less echo.
Okay.
But there was a lot of echo in that room. And it's strange. There was another guest that was there, or I don't know if it was a guest or a visitor, and there is a difference. We have now learned that there is a difference. A visitor is one that's coming from a different Toastmasters, and a guest is someone who's new. So we were guests.
We were guests.
And there was another guest that was there.
Yes.
And he was saying how he's visited 2 other places, or he was a guest at 2 other places, and this is the best run so far. And we were like, huh?
Best run.
All right.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I suppose we could see things, or we do see things a little bit different.
That's true. That's true. But that's just human nature. We'll find fault in everything if we can.
Yeah.
Give us long enough and we'll find the fault. But yeah, overall it was a good event. Learned a lot.
I like those kettle fried chips.
Did you got the chicken ones?
I got the chicken ones, yeah.
The lightly salted is no flavor.
Is it?
No flavor. That bag is still there. In the kitchen, it's still there.
Okay.
I think I'm going to throw them away.
All right.
But yeah, kettle boiled chips are so much better. Kettle fried chips, so much better than just normal fried.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, so yeah, my take home of it was good. They definitely know what to look out for because they've seen the best go through. Yeah, I don't know if there was much more than that aside from if I know I need to prepare a speech, I would like them to give me tips and pointers on it. There were a few very good points that I do acknowledge, and I'm going to work on them. So stuff like adding a call to action in and speaking a bit slower. I can definitely speak a little bit slower. I was just rushing because they told me I've got a certain time limit and then there's going to be a light on the side there that I need to finish before, and I didn't see the light, so I thought maybe I was already over time.
No, I think they forgot to put the light on.
Yeah.
And they forgot to time you properly.
Yeah. Because they said I was spoke for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
And then the video of my dad filming me where he literally missed the first line. So like 4 seconds of speaking, the video was 5 minutes and 32 seconds or something. So I don't know where they get 6 minutes from to start with.
Who knows?
But did get a standing ovation. They did give good feedback. So got some stuff to work on. That's obviously not going to be the pitch itself. It will be a speech just about helping boys grow into men. Because the actual gentleman's code pitch will be a lot different. It will talk more about the actual gentleman's code and how we will do it. This was just like, this was me learning how to speak. This was a background of who I am, where I've got this vision from. And yeah, when I write the proper gentleman's code speech, it will be giving credit to all those people who have pushed and brought this agenda along, and the people that have given me a launch pad to use it.
Very nice. That's very good. Did you hear something?
Yeah, it sounds like someone's running. Okay.
All right.
Voices in my head are bothering me. What was your take, Omar?
I enjoyed just seeing you in action, and I had a bit of fun with
conspire to collaborate,
and so on and so forth. And just seeing how different people operate and different people talk. It's interesting to see different natures in action, and even though we've got different preferred language people involved as well, like the president or whatever he was called himself, he's Afrikaans, and it's fascinating to see how people conduct themselves. It really is. So I think for me, learning about that and gaining insight into who we are, who I am, who you are, who you can be, who you're shaping up to be, it's really good to see that. So I enjoyed that, and there are certain points I agree were good. I think the call to action is something that you will work on and will get right. And when the time's right and you're talking in front of the right crowd, obviously the call to action, the CTA, will come through and people can respond in like manner.
So I see where that the specific person that gave the feedback for call to action and the other points that were valid as well, this person was coming at it from an angle of a pitch. This wasn't a pitch.
No, it wasn't.
So if it was a pitch, there would have been a call to action and been like, hey, come speak to me afterwards, or here's a QR code or something. But it's brilliant that advice came through, because it's not a pitch. When it is a pitch, I now have that in my back pocket. I now know, okay, I need to have a PowerPoint presentation that's visible. I need to have a QR code, and I need to have at the end something that says, who do you think needs this? Do you know of someone? Because this is how we choose to be men.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And another thing, I gave my speech to my brother, Rock, and he says you shouldn't maybe say being a man is a choice. You should say being a gentleman is a choice, because being a man isn't necessarily a choice.
Oh, there you go.
That's exactly one of the points that I made in the speech. I said choosing to dress like a man or a woman doesn't determine how you should be defined.
Yeah.
So, in our opinion.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Choosing to be a gentleman, actually very good insight. I didn't even pick up on that myself. Yeah. So nicely done there, Rockstar.
Yeah, a little bit. He's shaping up quite nicely. I'm very proud of that little man.
Through. Yeah. So I'm happy about that. And then the week was a good week, because Saturday you had quite an interesting event.
Oh, that's not the most recent one?
Yeah.
Okay. We can speak about that in another time. I think our time is running short in this one.
Okay.
But
have to.
We'll speak on it another time as well. But
yeah, we will.
The week in general was a good week. Got a lot done. Weekend prep for the speech was good. Week prep for this trip that's coming up is good. Yeah, lots of work got done. It was quite productive. There were a few days during the week where it just felt like a super, super heavy day. And it felt difficult to move through things. That we'll speak about in the next episode as well.
Sure. There were some days that were...
Yeah, we'll speak about that in the next one. But in general, the week was good. Got a lot done. Got through a lot what I needed to. Only thing I want is my bank account to start going up. The rest is going well. I just need the bank account to go up so I can get a car, I can get to a house, and then I can start looking at getting a girlfriend.
It's coming. All right.
How was the week for you, Dad?
Tough. work-wise was very good. Tough in the sense that the nature of the business, as a business mentor, you have people that avail themselves, and then some people that just clean forget about the appointments that we have. So that was a bit annoying. But there were a couple that was really, really good meetings, and had some nice breakthrough with some entrepreneurs. I had a full day facilitating as well, which is great. And I think the interaction with people is something I thoroughly enjoy. And as for the entrepreneurs that I do mentor in business, 2 of them had some really good breakthroughs, and then one was it's a mock board meeting that we run for them, and it was the final one, in the old series that we used to run as a company. So it was really the last of the last of the last. There won't be any more of those particular mock board meetings of that nature. So it was fascinating to deal with this. It's a lady, and she's in transport and logistics, mainly moving vehicles. She used to move crashed, damaged vehicles, and now she's moving into doing transport of vehicles for Volkswagen in South Africa, from the plant to the harbour, which is going to be quite nice. And it looks like it might end up being a 5-year-long contract, so she'll be able to purchase. She's already put in an order for 2 trucks. One is both of them are 10 vehicle carriers as well, which is nice. So she can do
20
a
at a
lot
time.
of 20 at a time.
That's quite a bit.
Very nice.
Yeah,
so
good contract for
her. Very nice for her.
Yeah.
5 years doing that, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
So by the end of her 3rd year, she should have 10 or 12 trucks.
Sure.
And she wants to grow her fleet.
And then obviously she keeps that after that time.
Oh, yeah.
She expands into moving to other companies.
Correct.
Around the whole, it's brilliant.
Yeah, and it's a lady in a man's world, which is fascinating. So there'll be a preferential passing onto her and a nudge towards her to keep the wheels turning quite nicely.
So that's something I like to see a lot. Is a lot of people are embracing the change when it comes along, and I think it's because there's a lot of good that comes from change. It's something different.
That's right.
And it's something. The lady I work with, she also says a lot. She wants to change it up. She's often worked with girls. Now she wants to work with guys and see what it's all about.
Okay.
And so far she's impressed. I don't know if that's just me or if she keeps saying it's different because guys work more efficiently. I don't know how true that is. I think we're just more goal-driven.
Yeah, but I think you're more unique to the challenge, and unique to you're a unique phenomenon in a sense. So you're very conscientious, very, very hardworking. We could possibly give that to your current boss a bit of credit for that.
For sure.
The way she thumps you. And that's great.
That's what they say.
Because it sets you up for a very good self-driven approach to what you're doing. So that's nice.
That's what they say. They say boiling water, the same boiling water that softens a potato hardens an egg. So don't let your surroundings determine how you turn out.
Yeah.
So instead of being nasty and quitting and becoming a slob, so to speak, we sort of adapted to it, changed to it, and try to take the best in our stride.
Yeah.
It's painful, but we're still alive. We're still going strong.
Can live to tell the story.
That's it.
And you definitely have grown.
Thank you.
A lot. So that in itself is good.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's good for now.
Yeah, I think that's it for now.
Thank you very much. This is us signing out. Till next time, thank you so much. Au revoir. Slice of moles slicing out of you.
There it is. All righty.